to do ushering in the house of God. That is their call. Some people, their call is to sing in the choir. That is their call. Some people, their call is to preach on the altar. You know, this mentality and ideology that you have to be a pastor in order to fulfill a call or in order to show that you are called is a big fallacy. It is unreal and untrue. If you are called, try to discover and know where you are called. Do not sit in other office in order to please or entice anyone. First, know your call and focus on your call. Let me shock you or take you further. Parents are called. Call of parents are to take care of children to the word of the Lord, so that when they grow, they will not depart from it. Now let me shock you. A parent that could not raise his or her child to the word of God is a failed parent. You don't know what your call is. You have missed it. It takes two to entangle. It takes two to raise kids. It takes two to be a family. And these are the concepts of God. So, for children to come in our act of service, when we are raising our children and are doing our duty in our marriages, we are doing the work of God. Because those children will grow up to remember how and what their parents taught them. This is a call. Some people are called in a secular field to go and be a doctor, to serve and save lives. Some are called to be a lawyer. Some are called to be accountants. Some are called to be an engineer. There are so many areas of calling, both spiritually and also secularly. They are all called. Now, all of them are acts of service. But the most unique one is the one in the Lord. Now, let's continue. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity. Do you see you are looking for money? You want to do this, you want to do that. Forget about those rubbish. Serve God. No wonder the Bible puts it this way. Seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and every other thing shall be what? That is New Testament, right? Matthew 6:33. But now we are talking about this one. This is Old Testament. This is Job. If they obey him and serve him, prosperity we are looking for is a multiple effect. It's not just only in money. Prosperity is not only in money, silver and gold. No. Health is prosperity. We have some seniors in this church. If you look at them, you wouldn't tell their age. With their health, the way they live, you will be counting them on their 40s and 50s. But they're actually 65, going to 70. But they are bouncing. And you see them every time, you see the goodness of God in them. They smile, they come to church, they work for God, and everything they do it tirelessly. This is what prosperity is all about. Prosperity in health. Prosperity in, longevity. Prosperity in your children. You see your children doing well. You live to see your children. You know that even if you pass away today, that your children are there to represent you. That is prosperity. You see some parents, they will be like, I am happy, I am fulfilled. I don't have millions, but look at the way my children are. God, I thank you for, because of the acts of their service, it's reflecting to their children. You may not see those things in your own time, but your children will repeat. Prosperity.